Hello everyone, and this is I'm sorry if you can hear the background noise. I don't know what's going on. Whatever. This is a video that I've been waiting to make for a long time, or this year in particular, because what I'm gonna say is probably gonna make a lot of you want to kill me, and I don't care. I just got a shower. And basically, if you see the title of this video, it's basically a TV show, Breaking Bad, and what is my personal opinion on the show. Now, I'm not, because for the last year or so, the show has been off, because like in last September in 2013, the show turned off, and its final season. And since it was such a popular show and so many people love it, so many people love the show, they praise it and they see it's one of the best. They say it's one of the top 10 best TV shows of the decade. And I'm not going to give the usual cop-out thing to say, like, you know, I didn't see it and I don't plan to see it anytime soon. No, I actually did throughout this year sit down and watch it. With huge breaks in between certain episodes I had. But the thing is that I watched the first season and I watched half of the second season. And let's just say the show didn't have me like everyone else had. Now, when I was during the time when I was watching the show, or the time before, I was volunteering at my school that I used to go to. And all my friends in grade 12 were like, Jack, you gotta see Breaking Bad. It's one of the best shows ever. You gotta see it. I had like 4 or 5 friends at the time who are still loving the show. And I gotta say that after watching the first full season and half of the second season, it didn't grab me. It just didn't get to me. I don't see why the show is so great. Although I do see why some people love it, because the characters are great, they're well developed, they're extremely in depth. A lot of research and the detail and the things sought out. The show is well done, and they keep it all well contained, well together. And I see the technical good things within the show. But for me, it just didn't grab me. I'm not a big fan of the show. And I can hear the comments now just going, what's wrong with you? You don't like to get that. I just don't. Okay? I don't. Straight up and simple, I'm not a fan of Breaking Bad. And I don't feel bad for saying this, because I feel like, and this goes for every franchise ever, it could be Star Wars, Star Trek, Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter, Hunger Games, it could be whatever. Every franchise has its fans and non-fans. You gotta understand, for any fan base, for any franchise, there is gonna be a certain amount of people who aren't gonna like it. And I've seen plenty of people on YouTube say that they don't like Breaking Bad, and I'm all for these people, because I'm not saying to fall into contemporary areas like, oh, everyone's gonna love the show, but I'm just saying thank you for expressing your opinions on the show, because on the show this hype and this talk about, there's gonna be a certain amount of people who just don't see it, and that's gonna fall for anything, okay? I have to calm down right now. And the thing is that I'm not dissing anyone who does like the show. You can like the show all you want, but the thing is that don't get mad at me because I don't like the show. Is the aspect of that. Not everyone's gonna love the show, and I am in it, and I unfortunately am in that minority. Now I'm not saying in a certain way that it didn't lose me or anything is that I give the show a chance, and for me, within the first season and then half of the second season, is that it lost its chance for me. I gave it a chance. I was open-minded, but for me, I'm not saying that let me down. I'm saying it just didn't get me where everyone else was saying. And in the end, I want to say purely and completely is that you shouldn't feel ashamed for not liking the show. You gotta understand, like how I said before, any franchise ever is not gonna have fans. Actually, it does have fans, of course. I'm sorry if my background in this video is loud. But I'm just saying is that not everyone's gonna like the show. And you're gonna have to accept that. I acknowledge not everyone loves Lord of the Rings. And I'm just saying I'm not gonna try to convert them into the show. I'm not gonna try to force my opinion on the show. I'm not gonna force them to see the show. I'm just saying expressing my opinions and my views of it, and just leave it at that. In the end, I feel like I don't feel ashamed or anything for not liking the show. I just feel very natural. I feel kind of, I'm not saying proud. I'm not trying to diss the show or diss the show or this is creators or its fan base. But I'm just saying is that not everyone's gonna like it, and you are gonna have to accept that. If I have any Breaking Bad fans here in this video, I want to tell you that sincerely. Not everyone's gonna like your show. Get over it, okay? I'm not a fan. You are a fan. Okay? Thank you for watching, everyone. And while Breaking Bad leans in the limelight, one of the best shows in the last 20-something years, is up there with the X-Files, Sopranos, and The Simpsons, I have something to say. Will Spartacus gets a shine when it deserves so. Especially when it's been almost a full year ever since the show ended. Seriously, this show deserves to have some green lighted. It deserves it. It really does. And I want to seriously say that with all my heart and passion. This show deserves a lot more than what it is. Thank you everyone for watching, and I will see you within the next videos. Goodbye, and you don't have to feel ashamed to be a fan or not a fan of a franchise. And that goes for a lot of things. Thank you everyone, and I will see you within the future with more videos up to come. Out.